All right, we're about to break down 10 tiny Japanese habits that, believe it or not, can make a massive difference in your life. Let's get right into it.
Have you ever really stopped to think about it? How is it that an entire culture just seems to have figured it out? Found a more deliberate, more peaceful way of life? It's a fascinating question.
And the answer, well, it isn't what you might think. It's not some kind of biological advantage, and it's definitely not just good luck.
The secret is actually found in a series of tiny, almost unnoticeable daily habits. They're so small that on their own they might even feel pointless, but they are powerful enough to completely reshape your entire life over time.
So let's begin the countdown, kicking things off with number 10.
This is Kaizen, and it's the principle of getting just 1% better every single day. This isn't about some massive life overhaul on January 1st. No, it's about doing one push-up, reading one page, saving $1. And here's the key. When a new habit is this small, your brain doesn't fight it. There's basically no resistance. And once you start, well, momentum just takes over.
So from small daily improvements, let's move on to our larger purpose. Coming in at number 9
is Ikigai, which pretty much translates to your reason for being. Now, this isn't about your job title. It's about finding that sweet spot, the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world actually needs, and what can support you. It's incredible. In Okinawa, which is famous for its longevity, many people can tell you their Ikigai instantly.
So here's a great question to help you find yours. If money was completely off the table for a full year, what would you do with your mornings? Seriously. The answer to that is a huge clue to finding your Ikigai.
That sense of purpose, it's supported by some real physical wisdom, which brings us to number 8.
This is the famous Okinawan practice, Hara Hachi Bu. It's the simple habit of eating only until you're about 80% full. Why? Well, it takes your brain about 20 minutes to get the signal that you're full. So if you eat until you feel stuffed, you've actually already overeaten. This one little habit prevents overeating, and honestly, it's a cornerstone of their incredibly healthy lifestyle.
Beyond what we put in our bodies, it's about where we go to recharge. Let's look at number 7.
At number 7, we have Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing. And this really highlights a key difference in mindset. This isn't about hiking or working out. It's about spending slow, quiet time in nature with no phone and absolutely no goal. It's designed to lower your stress and just reset your nervous system. And you don't even need a forest. A local park works just as well.
This whole mindset of just letting go, it extends to how we see the world itself. Our 6th habit
is wabi-sabi, which is the art of finding beauty in imperfection and impermanence. While so much of Western culture is about chasing that perfect body or the perfect career or the perfect life, wabi-sabi says, hey, a crack isn't a flaw that has to be fixed. It's part of the story. It's about finding peace in things exactly as they are.
Accepting imperfection out there in the world, well, it prepares us for the hardship in our own lives. And that's number 5.
Coming in at number 5 is Gammon. This is all about endurance with dignity. Now, this isn't about suppressing your feelings at all. It's about being able to acknowledge, okay, this is hard, and I can handle it. The key here is refusing to let your pain become your identity. It's about finding that quiet strength without needing an audience for your struggle.
So, from that inner resilience, we turn to our impact on others. Let's talk about habit number 4.
Number 4 is omoyari, which is the act of compassionate consideration for others. It's about anticipating what people might need before they even have to ask. Like speaking more quietly in a shared space. It's really just about lowering the friction in daily life for everyone. A super simple rule for this: try to leave every place slightly better than you found it.
And that leads us to one of the most beautiful concepts for healing, cracking our top 3. Look, life is going to challenge you. You will break, you will fail, you will get hurt. That's just part of it, but that doesn't ever mean you're ruined.
And this brings us to number 3, the philosophy of kintsugi. This is the art of repairing broken pottery with gold. The whole idea is that the piece is more beautiful for having been broken. Your breaks, your failures, they aren't things to hide. They are proof that you were rebuilt, and they make you stronger, wiser, and more uniquely you.
Rebuilding ourselves on the inside is often reflected in how we maintain our space on the outside. And at number 2,
we have osoji. So in Japan, cleaning isn't this massive once-a-week chore that everyone dreads. It's a culture of cleaning as you go. It's all about micro-actions, wiping the counter right after you cook, putting things back immediately after you use them. The result is that your environment stops draining your energy and your mind just naturally gets calmer.
And this brings up a really powerful question to ask yourself. If your physical space, right now, was a direct reflection of your mental space, what would it look like? What would it say?
And finally, the habit that really ties all of this together. The number 1.
Tiny Japanese habit is what we can call one chopstick focus. Japanese culture has this deep respect for doing one thing at a time. So the habit is this. You pick one task, and for a set period, say 25 minutes, you do only that task. No switching tabs, no checking your phone. It's basically meditation disguised as productivity, and it trains the incredibly rare skill of deep focus.
Now, looking at all 10 of these, the temptation is to say, okay, I'm going to do them all at once. Please, don't. That's the exact opposite of this whole philosophy. The most crucial part is to just pick one. Start so small it feels almost too easy, and then just let it slowly become a part of who you are.
Because at the end of the day, true transformation isn't something you chase in some desperate sprint. It's something you build, quietly, with one tiny, deliberate, micro choice at a time.
So I'll leave you with this question. Of all these powerful ideas, which one are you going to steal first? Go ahead and drop your answer in the comments below.